Yo, what is good, guys? What a fun day in the market today. Today we're going to be taking a look at SPY as well as taking a look at my pulse zone theory, which I think you'll be surprised to see how it's been playing out. I have a couple examples that played out in real time, and you're going to see those. So stick around for this video, watch the whole thing. Make sure to show it some love, give it a like and subscribe, and let's hop into it. So to start off, we're going to talk about those macro trend lines that I explained yesterday. Big trend lines here, especially that this one, but as well as this horizontal line right here, which has a lot of significance going all the way back here. This is a big zone, and as I've been saying, we are at a diamond wall right now, and I have not seen any chance that we get through this area. There's a big supply zone here as well, where the SPY is meeting a lot of selling pressure, and you can see that there's a lot of signs that institutions have been doing their distribution up here, because you can see that through order flow. You've been seeing it on SPY, SPX, as well as Apple. So you're seeing really big orders, and they are likely selling orders. So I'm not sure why this is showing up. Give me a second. Okay, so here it is. That huge supply zone. You're seeing a lot of selling pressure in this region. So right here, just so I can make it clear, right in this area. So you fell underneath it today. You could not get past it yesterday, the day before, and today actually on a very intraday scale. We were taking a look at the demand zone, and we fell through it. Let me put it up. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so that you can see what I'm talking about. We played in the Discord. Some people made some money on it if they played it right, and so here it is. So during the day, I'm gonna go in even closer so you can see it better. Extended hours, and yeah, right here. So it's this bottom purple box. Right here, you can see underneath this. This is the volume profile, where you can kind of see where all the volume is being concentrated, and you can see the supply and demand zones. You can see, yeah, actually no, this is a demand zone that we hit. I meant to point out this right here. So this region, there's a lot of demand there, and we went underneath it, and that's why we kind of went into this free fall, which I was expecting, right under this region. So you could see all of that momentum, which is kind of evaporating. All this momentum that we've had these past few weeks is starting to dissipate. It's starting to really slow down, and today was the first day that we saw some real weakness, especially with the daily candles. So you have a shooting star here, spinning top. This is not bullish. So there is not a good risk to reward to go long here. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm not a financial advisor, so what do I know? But it's not the best place to consider it. So I put this line up. I was watching this line for the past few weeks, and it was just such a parabolic line that I just really didn't think could get hit. But that's where we got where we got a resistance at, as well as the horizontal line I had up earlier. And yeah, so you've seen a lot of weakness starting to show up. So I'm gonna show you where that is coming from on the daily. Actually, I'm gonna explain this quick. We got a phantom bar. So phantom bar at 410.50ish. You can see that tomorrow. I made a video on these phantom bars. Make sure to go check that out if you haven't. But phantom bar, something to keep in mind. So on the daily, you're finally starting to see this. This is pretty overextended, to be honest. You're at levels that the MACD hasn't been in a while, and you've come from all the way down here. This momentum is just, it was crazy to watch, these past few weeks, but it's starting to finally slow down. The 4-hour RSI is another really big thing here, because I also explained this in a previous video. What has happened when we have come down from these areas? Go look. It has not been good. Last time, that is a nasty sell-off. That was relentless. And if you're watching those videos, we shorted from the top all the way down to here. Did the same thing from up here, went long here, and the 4-hour, it's doing this thing. It's overbought, and it's starting to come down. This is not bullish in any way. And I've showed you all my indicators, all of my strategies, which I'm going to explain a little. My Elliott wave, it looks horrible. That's That's all I'm saying here. So we've just been waiting the past few days, day trading, especially in the Discord. Today, APDN, we picked it up at the low twos. It went to 5 in after hours, and a lot of people made really good money on that. 81% in after hours. So we've been killing it with these penny stocks. There's a lot of stuff squeezing in the markets right now, and this guy, by far, I've never seen anyone better at trading penny stocks than this guy. So if you want to be a part of this, join the Discord if you like trading penny stocks and all of that. But trust me, this is the place to go if you want to learn how to do this stuff. So back to SPY, got a little off track there. Today you just had a lot of bear signals, double topping from yesterday, as well as a double bottom here, which that was happened right in the morning. We bounced them there, and I think it's not looking good to me. So I'm gonna put in my predictions, which I showed you a few days ago, to see how that's been playing out, as well as why is this still here? Okay, so actually let me take these lines off, and we're gonna take a look at this, see how it's playing out. So far you're starting to come down. I gave you that range where I was expecting it to start to slow down, cool down from, which I did with my harmonic target, which I will put up quick. All my stuff got moved around, so it's kind of hard to find the stuff. I'm not sure why I did all of that, but harmonic, give me a second here. So did I just see it? Yeah, so here it is. I explained this in over the weekend's video. I think it was one of the longer ones, but it was very well worth watching. There's a lot of information in that one. And you get your measured target from A to D with the specific Elliott wave count, and here you are. You're at this time zone where you're supposed to start a transition into a new phase, a new move, and that's gonna have to do with that pulse zone theory, which I'm gonna show you in a little bit. But the cycles, I put that up as well earlier this past week. You're coming into that with you have these zones right here where it's like a magnet that's pulling it down. So you're really getting close to these areas where it's has nothing but the incentive to get decimated, and it's gonna happen very fast when it does, because we have to return to the mean reversion, and it's inevitable. I'm telling you. So right now I think I want to. Well, I'm gonna put up the pulse zone theory on here, so you can actually see specifically how it's been doing. So I gave you this zone where I expect it to start reversing from. It's still in this zone. It's starting to show real weakness here. Before it wasn't. It was still kind of floating with the daily still looking strong, but it's slowing down. Supply zones, all the indicators, it's all adding up. And I'm going to explain my thought with the AMD earnings, which I think I mentioned in the beginning of this video. It all lines up. It's all making sense from this point. So I'm going to explain that as well. But you're reaching all these transition time zone too. So I have all the stuff I want to talk about. I've already mentioned most of it, but the fib circles here. So I explained this, in that video, one of the longer ones, but well worth watching. You add these really big areas here, big potential rejection zones, and especially this one. This is really the big one here that you should be watching. I showed you the GAN fans. Actually, I did not show you the GAN fans. I'm gonna put those up, but this is a big one. What has happened every time you moved into really the next ring here? It sparks a very significant move in one direction. So right now you're at this, you're overextended. There's a lot of signs pointing to it. So I'm gonna go to AMD quick and explain my thought process. So I laid it all out. I said I'm pretty sure earnings for AMD is gonna be red, because you're at the top of wave 1. If this is the count, AMD should be heading into the 50s soon. And I think this might have been the first sign that the market is turning back down. So even the short term, the Elliott wave count was finished, and everything's pointing to downside. And I said it's all going to add up, because I was mainly looking at SOXS, which I'm going to explain with my pulse zone theory. Trust me, watch it. There's a lot to take away from it. Trust me, just skip to it if you don't want to watch this next part. Watch the pulse zone theory. Trust me on that. So, I think I've said everything for SPY, but this SO this ticker, I always have a hard time with it. So we're gonna move on to this thing. Actually, before XBI rejected at the trend line we've been watching. This is something I want to point out because biotech is something I'm playing right now. So SOXS. Yesterday, I explained it in the Discord. We were really watching it. This has to do with my pulse zone theory, which I've explained a little bit. And I'm kind of keeping it in the Discord because it's really valuable information. It shows you when it will break out, where and when it will get to the next price I'm aiming for, the velocity, the speed, the violence of the move. It can predict the market with astonishing accuracy with all the things that I combine with it. So here, you gapped up this morning. This was extremely hard to work with here, but you went into that pulse zone. What did you do? You broke out of it and you went to that target here. You hit that target and you went into your next move. And I said, I think we have made a new pulse zone setup. And what happened? What did you do? You followed it perfectly, literally perfectly. What did you do? You went into this pulse zone. You retraced this first move. You held up on the required, speed level. I guess you were above 45 degrees. What did you do? You went to the target, right on time. It works. I'm telling you. So pick this apart. I might do a video on this, but it's really valuable, trying to turn it into an algorithm so I can have a computer do this for me, thousands of stocks all day, and it's a big opportunity for me. So this really is a big thing. If you want to watch this process, if you want to watch me do this all day on numerous tickers where I tell you where it's going to break out from, what it's going to do, where the bottom is, join the Discord. Why would you not do that? So we're running that lifetime deal as well, so take advantage of that. And there's really not too much else I have to say. This is just me testing it, and so far it's been working out perfectly every single time. So tomorrow I'm looking for red to see if those bearish daily candles get confirmed. They might not, but point is the daily is slowing down. This is the first sign we've really seen of it. So we're gonna see how these next few days play out. I think AMD really was that first sign of it, so that's where I'm going to leave this video. If you watched the whole thing through, show it some love, give it a like, and subscribe. Make sure to check out the Discord. Don't miss out on this lifetime deal. It's not going to be up forever, so that's where I'm going to leave this video. And peace out, guys.